From funny hidden messages that will make you laugh all the way to real life people that have now been parodied in GTA 6, today we're going to discuss all of the Easter eggs I've managed to find throughout the trailer. If you look closely into the skyline, you will see an aircraft towing a banner. And if you read the banner very closely, the banner says why 69 when you can 919. Rockstar Games have been obsessed with this number 69 for a long time. There's many references to it in the GTA franchise, most notably probably Area 69 in GTA San Andreas. The sticker on this door says Petty Forever, and if you don't know what that means, it's a reference to Tom Petty, the artist whose song is being used in the trailer. Let's take a moment to say rest in peace to Tom Petty. This lady with the two hammers is actually a reference to a real life viral video. As you can see from this viral video uploaded in 2020, a very similar event took place. The lady essentially went around destroying the neighbours' vehicles and bins before then screaming at them to get out of the neighbourhood. As you can see in this scene right here, we have a very cool classic cheetah, and it has its own personalized number plate that also reads cheetah as well. There's actually several Easter eggs hidden within this one scene alone. If you look closely in the background, you will notice a hotel called the Ocean View Hotel. Now, if you're familiar with Grand Theft Auto Vice City, you will know that this is a very famous location. This is the very hotel that Tommy Vercetti stays in at the very beginning of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. It's nice to see that even the colour palette with the pink writing has remained the same since all that time ago in the 80s. Now, this isn't the only Easter egg that we can spot in this scene right here, because if you look really closely, we can also see a classic oceanic car in the very same colours that can also be found in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which I believe this was likely a very deliberate reference from Rockstar Games. Maybe not necessarily just for the trailer, but likely a vehicle we might be able to find once we finally get to play GTA 6 ourselves. And if you see here from this gameplay from GTA Vice City, it's very eerie and very similar in the very same fashion and location that can be found in that game. The serial number written on these dollar bills that is being held by Lucia is actually quite significant, believe it or not, because the serial number on these dollar bills matches that have been used previously in GTA Online. You can also see on the dollar bill that it says the United States of Paranoia, which is very, very good. Well done, Rockstar. This guy seems to be wearing a t-shirt that's promoting a fictional band in Vice City. However, if you look at the locations on the tour dates on the back of the t-shirt, you'll notice some previous GTA locations written on it, such as Liberty City, Los Santos, San Fierro, and so on. Believe it or not, this guy with the purple hair is again inspired by a real-life man nicknamed the Florida Joker Man, who was arrested in 2018 and quickly went viral online. If you have any doubts that this is the inspiration Rockstar Games were going for, take a look at the tattoos around the man's eyes, and you can clearly see that he is the direct influence for this character. The only thing that seems to have changed is the hair colour and a few tattoos in different positions. The funny story is this guy has actually been in and out of jail several times since the first viral video went onto the internet. The guy's name is Lawrence Sullivan, and of course you don't really need to look far to realise why he's called the Joker Man due to his striking resemblance to the Joker. During the scene where we can see the angry redneck grabbing his crotch and doing a variety of road rage movements, shall we say, if you look on the billboard in the background, you can see that somebody is actually wanted for panty sniffing, which is a little bit unusual. There's another funny sticker on the door in this shop right here that reads, "We are no longer accepting cash that has been stored in people's underwear," which makes you think, I wonder why that sign was put up in the first place. We see another Easter egg here to a real life trend which was called the ghost riding trend. Unfortunately, as a result of this trend, there were plenty of accidents and people who got injured, so let's just be thankful that this is now a thing of the past and a satirical parody in a GTA universe, as opposed to something that still happens in the real world. There's a new agency in the game, which is called Protection of Animals and Controlled Hunting, but the only problem is if you put those letters together, it spells poach, which is the complete opposite of an agency who care about animals. There seems to actually be meme pages within GTA 6. This scene right here where we can see this fat man running away from the police, very funny. You can see that it's been posted by a page called Planet Leonida Man. And so that is really funny because Leonida is going to be the state of Florida in GTA 6. And as you may or may not know, there is a very famous meme on the internet that is called Florida Man, which is a trend where people find the craziest videos that Florida residents have done and post them onto the internet in compilations. And it's pretty much like a tongue-in-cheek joke, and it's well known that a lot of Florida residents can sometimes be a little bit wacky and crazy. So I really love the fact that Rockstar Games are taking the whole social media aspect into their satire in this game, and it's nice to see that they've taken acknowledgement of the meme pages there. This can also be seen on another post that says only in Leonida is a crotch grab an apology for bad driving, and that's again another meme where people post the most ridiculous things that have happened to them in Florida with the caption only in Florida. This guy who's seen dancing on board his yacht with an American flag is likely a parody for the Trump Make America Great Again rallies that happen throughout the Miami waters as well. If you look closely in the background of this scene right here, you may spot a blimp over in the background. Now, this is actually a reference to a real-life blimp that is situated in the Florida area, which is called Fat Albert, and that is the nickname given to this blimp in real life. Now, I want to know your opinion on this one. This is either an Easter egg or it's done on purpose. But if you look closely at this scene right here on the beach, this guy is either taking a video for this female for her social media, or he's being a creep and taking a video of her without her permission. But again, it's a funny thing because you know what Rockstar Games are like. You may have seen the sharks, you may have seen the dolphins, but if you look closely under the water at the very opening scene, you may have spotted that there are some sea turtles at the very bed of the ocean. We haven't actually seen turtles in the GTA game since the 3D era. I think it's nice to see turtles returning again, and it made me wonder, I wonder why turtles never actually came to GTA 5. Now we can see this sign here in the trailer that says Vice, which is situated on top of the Vice City International Airport. If you look closely in the background, you can actually see the airport in this scene right here. But the funny story about this is actually a reference to a movie, and this sign does not exist in real life. Many people will lead you to believe that this does exist, and it's somewhat of a Mandela effect because it did exist in a movie, but this sign does not exist in real life outside the Miami airport. You see, this sign has been used in many movies as a prop. It features in more than a handful of movies that are very famous, but it actually doesn't exist in real life. Transporter 2 and Bad Boys 2 are probably the two most famous movies where this sign can actually be seen. Speaking of references to movies and TV shows, this scene right here where we can see the boats racing along is a direct influence and reference to Miami Vice, where we see a very similar shot, pretty much exactly the same, even with the same boat on the right hand side and the cargo ship in the background there as well. And as we know, Rockstar Games were very heavily inspired by Miami Vice when creating GTA Vice City, and the whole reason why Vice City is called Vice City was because of the love for Miami Vice. If you've enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing for more Grand Theft Auto 6 videos coming very, very soon. Stay tuned for everything you'll want to know about GTA 6.